Global Leaders with Rajiv Mothie.
And we're back live right here in the city of Durban, KZN 2025 Global Leaders. I'm with one of the top 100 influential men, South Africa. Mr. Joshua, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Good morning. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. Joshua Daniel, the founder of the Rise Up Movement NPO, focusing on gender-based violence, human trafficking, child abuse, and community outreach programs that we actually mandate in the Ilembe district, Kwadukuza.
Lovely. You know, I think the work that you're doing is so critical in South Africa because, I mean, GBV is a huge thing in South Africa, human trafficking, and we need people like yourself to protect our people, to stand up and say, you know what, there is somewhere we can go to help.
No.
Mr. Daniels, what are the secrets to your success? I know you wear many different hats, you teacher, advocate, so many different industries. Tell us a little bit more about it.
You know, one of the things I believe in that coming out from a disadvantaged home, I would rather use that term, disadvantaged home, and looking at my late mom and dad who was actually involved in domestic violence, GBV, and I always believe, which I say to a lot of people, your circumstances does not determine your future. And one of the things that with us, with the Rise Up movement, it's just not just advocating on GBV, but it's bringing out awareness, safety protocols. We launched the first call center within our community in the Ilembe district, whereas you can report crimes, online counseling, and also resources. Like a lot of times, one of our programs we run is called "What Does One Do When One Is in Crisis?" You know, GBV is a pandemic in our country.
Yes.
We've seen stats, we've seen rape, sexual assaults that are escalating constantly. Pornography, pedophiles, and always a thing called empowerment, because one of the things, if you got knowledge, you got empowerment, and when you got empowerment, you eradicate the myths from the fact, and that's what we actually focus on. So simple things like understanding what's an interim protection order, how you go about filing a protection order, resources, safety precautions. I'm also the chairperson for my policing CPF. Wow. So we utilize all those aspects to empower our community, safety precautions, because safety is a shared responsibility. You know, we all good and well, you say, where's the police? What is community? But what responsibility are you taking? Well, accountability and responsibility starts with you alone. And if you are not vigilant in your area or in your family or passing information, and so, I mean, it all starts up from us. So yeah, that's in a nutshell for you.
I love that. I love that. And I love the fact that you mentioned also the CPF. I know during the Durban riots, the CPF was a very strong unit that made a significant difference in the safety of the Durban citizens. Now, what I'd like to know, Mr. Daniels, is I know you spoke about the Rise Up movement, you spoke about the call center that you guys opened where people can actually dial and get support and get help. Would you mind sharing that number with our people? Is it not?
Yeah, I don't have it off.
No,
it's a digital number.
Okay, it's cool.
I can.
So you can give the website. Okay, so I'll just take that question again. So I love the fact that you are going out there making a difference, setting up this call center for our people. How can they contact the Rise Up movement?
You can utilize our website, which is at www.riseupmovement.org.za, our Facebook page, the Rise Up Movement KZN, our Instagram handle as well. And so those are our platforms that we actually got available. And it's actually linked up with the various stakeholders. Like we report directly to the Department of Justice, I must say, with the human trafficking. One of the things that we do with human trafficking is do a lot of awareness campaigns, making people understand the different forms of trafficking. You know, everyone just thinks once a year the word trafficking, it's sex trafficking, but it's organ harvesting. I can go to a location, hire a baby for say 20 rand, and take the baby and stand on the street corners and beg. That's part of trafficking. Yeah. You know, so we bring those empowerment.
The awareness, the understanding.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think that's so critical, you know, where you give people that opportunity to understand exactly what's going on in the community and how to be safe. Mr. Daniels, what I'd really like to know, you know, when it comes to getting and joining your movement, I'm sure there's a lot of people watching there who'd love to obviously sponsor, maybe volunteer their time, be part of this initiative. Who do they contact? How do they get involved?
They can get in contact with us through our website. We're a Section 18A PBO. We registered as an NPO. We also have been registered with the United Nations as a civil rights organization. So all those things are in order, and whether it's your time, you know, one of the things I believe in, that the greatest gift a person gives is their time.
Yes, sir.
And coming on board in our community initiatives, assisting us, or sponsorships, donations and so forth is most welcome, because one of the things we are looking at is expanding. We've got a thing called, when it comes to the December period, on our Dolphin Coast, we have the digital wristbands for kids. When you take your kids going to the beach and so we've got this program in place. You scan, information is put through, and if the child is separated from parents and so, bring it to the workstation, scan it, boom. One of the things that we believe in is timeless response. We understand our challenges with our stakeholders, government, that when it comes to responding is a major issue of time response. So we try to make it a little bit easier to get all information together, get the stuff going on, and passing it on to the relevant people to execute it, because human life is valuable. And a lot of people think, you know, it's not valued and so, but it's, you know, it's actually valuable. And I also like to bring to your attention, just recently we were at Cairo for the global march that took place for opening up the borders for, we met aid to get into Gaza. And although that march didn't go through, sir, just engaging with community people in that area was an eye-open. You know, I always say I'm humbled by community and by seeing people's work, but there it was a different ball game, let's put it that way. That, you know, I met a gentleman who lost his mom and 4 kids. His legs are out, and so, but sir, being humane to another person, he still welcomes you with a smile on his face. You know, and sometimes I think to myself, the problems that we face, and so, if that happened to, I think, you and me, it's like we finished.
End of the world. You know?
Done. But that guy welcomes you.
Wow.
With a smile, you know what I mean? And it was phenomenal. And you know, to see that kind of thing, that's what our world needs. Just one act of random kindness.
I must be honest, such an honor to meet a man like yourself. I think our country needs more people like you, who goes out to protect our people, who goes out to educate our people. And not just in South Africa, you're traveling, you're getting knowledge, you're collaborating with other countries. I think that's critical. Any final words, Mr. Daniels?
Final words. One act of random kindness. Your circumstances, as I said, doesn't determine your future. And be humane to another person. You know, sometimes just like walking on the street, just smiling at someone, morning, hello, makes a difference in this world. And yeah.
I love it. Mr. Daniels live right here on the Global Leaders Show, Top 100 Influential Men, South Africa. Remember to check out Big M TV if you want to learn more about these amazing stories. From myself, Rajiv Mothie, I've just got one thing left to say. You guys have just been motivated.
Global Leaders with Rajiv Mothie.